Hi guys, Chev here, or as I'm now known, Kage, and I'm here to show you again how to make the pipes work. So what you're going to need for a pipe system is you're going to need two chests, two signs, a sticky piston, some glass is what I prefer to use as a pipe, and a regular piston. So I'm going to grab all these out. The reason I've got them in this order is about the order I'm going to place them down and the order they actually work. So we'll go with, oh wow, lag. We'll go with the first chest. We'll take the sticky piston, has to be facing the chest. So sticky side to the chest. We're going to put the glass down like this. We're going to put the other piston here, facing the output chest. And then over on the sticky piston, we're going to put a sign that says pipe in brackets on the second line. This is only if you want to do a multi-sort system. If you want it to sort one item out of the entire chest, hold on, give me a second. You would, instead of putting just pipe, you'd just put pipe and say, I only want to move cobblestone out. I'd put the number 4. But since this is a general use for multiple filtering, I'll just put pipe on the second line. And then we'll go down to this end. Actually, hold on. I forgot to grab out my materials. These are my materials for droppings, or for the input and output chest. So we're going to start with the cobblestone. Alright, so on this, the normal piston is where you filter the item. So you'd put pipe in brackets on the second line, and then on the third line you would put the item ID number of whatever item you want to go into the chest. So I want cobblestone, so I would put the number 4 and done. If I don't want to include a certain item into the chest, I'd put it on the 4th line, like this sign right here. So you've got your pipe in brackets on the second line, the ID number or numbers you want to put into the chest, and then on the 4th line you do the numbers you do not want to go into the chest. So I put cobblestone. I totally remembered what I forgot to grab for this entire experiment, and that is a lever. Alright, I've got a lever now. Set that there. The lever is what sends the pulse through the piston, so it actually works. You can connect it in any way as long as there's a redstone pulse going to it. So I've got redstone, sticks, cobblestone, and seeds. Flick the lever a few times, let's see if it works. Doesn't work. Why? The reason why is you've got 4 items in there and only 1 is being filtered out. The items in front of it, as the chest reads from, unless I'm mistaken, from top left to top right, and then downwards the exact same way. So unless the cobblestone's in the first slot, like then, it won't move. If it's in the second slot, it clogs on the other items. Now the cobblestone's over here where it belongs. So say I want to do more items, not just one item out of a chest. Grab my extra materials here. And we'll set one up here, here, whoops, here, here, and here. And then I want to do this with the glass. So I've got one long pipeline. Grab my pistons if they'll cooperate. And then we want the pistons to face towards the chest, just like the first one. Oh, fudge. And then on each different piston, you're going to want the item number of whatever item you want to go in there. So redstone's 331, seeds are 295. So 331 on that one. 295 on that one. Fairly simple. Now, even though these 3 down here do not have an item number on them, they're still considered pipes because of that sign right there. So they're non-filtered pipes. So if I do this, I actually didn't test this one, so there's no telling which chest they'll all end up in. Let's see. This should, that's seeds, that's redstone, and the stick should be in this chest here. It goes from the closest input it can, and if it's filtered, it goes to the next, to the next, to the next, until it either finds the correct filter, or it doesn't find a filter and just goes straight into a chest that doesn't need a filter. Simple, basic. Any questions, Cass?
Nope.
Alright. Then I'm going to quickly pick this up and take you down to another little one kind of like this that I set up. This is just a basic flat line. Say you want to put an input chest in this room and you've got a storage room right there, one chest each. You can just toss the materials into the chest, Cass. If the server would quit lagging, that would be amazing. Right. Well, forbearing any more lag on the server's part here. Grab all that. Grab that. I'll meet you down in the farm area. Sorry about the lag. I'm not sure what's causing it. I would fix it if I knew. Alright, so this is my farm area. Or what will be. This is essentially the exact same setup as the one I just showed you. You've got one input, 5 outputs. If I can get down the hole, that'd be amazing. Alright, really? There we go. It's like you've got pipe on the sticky piston here for the input, and then each of the outputs has their own little pipe. So all I have to do is toss the items in, which I believe I already have them in there. Now you got 5 different items. Doesn't matter what order I throw them in. Once I hit this 5 times, which you can't tell because of the lag, unfortunately. One time does one stack of items, or whatever the first stack of items is in the chest. Now they're all sorted into their appropriate chests like they're supposed to be. These are just small ones. This is underground one where the only thing you see are this input and the output chests. The one upstairs, you can see all of it, but again, easily disguisable. And then you've got, Cass, I'm going to your farm. In Cass's old house, before the system went down and got changed a bit, I was working with Cassandra here to make a massive setup for her old farm. Her farm spanned, I believe it was 18 floors. And we had a pipe system with a chest on each floor to input down into the room I'm about to show you right now. This is an input area. All that glass, only pipes. I've already got it mostly set up here. You got your sticky piston, lever, chest. Normally this would be upstairs on the actual floors, but it's been mostly dismantled because we're moving. But say I want, how am I going to do this? I want 1 stack of chests to be potatoes, 1 stack to be carrots. I don't have those on me, please bear with. If I did, I'd be using them instead. But what I do have is absolutely nothing in the chest. Whoops. Over here, I have redstone and stone bricks. The items, I've already put filters on these 2 pistons. If I didn't, if I took the filters off, they'd all go right here, as this piston is the closest to the input, so all the output would go here. But this is what you can make. This massive room, both walls was nothing but double chest and double trap chest, with tons and tons of pistons and signs labeling each double chest as either carrots, potatoes, wheat, sugar cane, anything you can farm pretty much. Could be instantly sorted by the flick of a lever after putting the items into a chest. It would automatically sort into the chest. It's all set up, but once you got it set up, it's really easy to use. Much worth it. Like right now, I don't feel like putting those in a chest, so all I gotta do is flick that twice. There's your cobble. There's your redstone. Simple as that. Any more questions? Cass?
Nope.
Alright. So that's the how-to video on how to use the pipe system. If you ever have a problem and you see me online, feel free to ask. I don't mind helping. I usually frequent the gold server, but I don't mind coming on to diamond or emerald as long as one of us has the components and you don't mind me getting a little frustrated sometimes. So have a good night.